Hi there, welcome to Within Living's YouTube channel. My name is Lois and I'm so happy that you're here and I want to thank you for coming. So here at Within Living, all our conversations are going to be about spirituality, but with a specific focus on consciousness. And when I say consciousness, I'm talking about the superconscious mind, if you will, who we call the source, the God, the creator, some of us call Father. Some of us call the Holy Spirit. It doesn't really matter what we call it. It is I am. It has named itself, and it named itself I am. And so I am is consciousness. And everyone and everything that exists inside of consciousness. We're all a part of consciousness. You and I are within consciousness itself. And we carry consciousness within us because consciousness is the very essence of our existence. So that's the focus of our conversations here in terms of spirituality. And so I want to take our conversation even a little bit deeper than that, right? And I want to take it back to going back within. And when I say within, I mean within you, and connecting back with the very consciousness, the awareness of who you are within this superconscious mind that we call the source or God. So my conversations here then, they're always going to be very thought-provoking. Yes, they're deliberately thought-provoking to you because I want to bring to you content that I have proven to be true. I have no question about what I discuss or bring forth to you guys. But I want to bring it forth to you in a manner that encourages and motivates you to go back within. And I'm always going to encourage you to go within. Because you see, when you go within and you ask the questions for yourself, the source I'm talking about, the superconscious mind, it actually dwells within you. It is the source of your existence. So when you go within and you ask the questions for yourself, you're going to get the answers for yourself. And when you get the answers for yourself, what happens is that becomes absolutely life transforming to you because it becomes your truth. You then become a witness to it. You know that 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 what you know is the truth to you. Okay, so that's where our conversations come from. So if my content here resonates with you, and if I resonate with you, let me invite you, go ahead and subscribe right there. Just subscribe right there. Hit the ring bell button so you'll be notified every time I upload a video, which is usually on Sunday nights, right? And for those of you who have given your comments, thank you so very, very much. Thank you for the love. Also, I really, really appreciate it. And I'm happy that we're all here today. So today, I want to pick up on the conversation we had. It was either last week or the week before about there being no division in the divine mind, okay? The divine mind is consciousness. And today, I'm going to keep this video really very short because some of you might have been aware I've undergone a couple of medical procedures and I'm fine, okay? No worries, and thank you for all the love, but I'm still a little bit sort of out of it. But I just felt impressed upon last night that I needed to just come forth today and trust the source of me to give me the strength and the energy to bring forth this message. I think it's important that we bring it back to back, okay? And on this conversation, I'm also sure that we're going to be talking much more about it going forward because there's just so much that we can't just do it in a 30-minute video, 1 or 2 videos. So anyway, today, picking up on where we were last week in talking about consciousness. So I think it's important for us all to really step back. And in this video, I'm really going to be encouraging you and asking you, step back for a moment from your egoic self, right? From your mind, from your thoughts, from your emotions. Really step back. Go back within. And when I say within, I'm talking about go back to the very depths of your being. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me on this. Told you guys I'm going through a few things, okay? But anyway, so yeah, go back to the essence of who you are. And consciousness, right? The consciousness. I want you to become conscious in this very moment of who you really are at your source, within yourself. Not talking in your thoughts. Not talking about in your feelings or your experiences. I'm talking about within the depths of your being. So consciousness, or God, the source, is the awareness of our being. You and I exist in consciousness. We come out from consciousness. I mean, how wonderful is that, right? To think that the God of the universe, that we are one with it. It is within us, and we are within it, and we came out of it, and we can't never ever be separated from it. So, as I was saying, God is the awareness. It is the God of you and I, the very presence of this consciousness that makes us aware of our very existence. We wouldn't even be aware without the consciousness of it. So consciousness then, or God, is our awareness of being. That in essence is what I am is. You and I, we have to know that we first exist, the I, right? We have to be I, existence, before we become. We can't become something before we exist as something. So God, source, Father, whatever you want to call it, it is I am. It named itself I am. And it says, I am going to be to you whatever that is that you want me to be to you. That is what I am, that I am is. And for those of you who might not be familiar with where I'm going with this, I have a video a couple months back here that is titled, I think, I Am. What is I Am to you? I suggest you go back and listen to it. Even if you've heard it before, go back and listen to it again. It will tie this together a lot better for you, I believe. Okay, so I am is saying, I am. I just am. There is nothing else. There's nothing apart from me. There's nothing outside of me. And that includes animate as well as inanimate objects. Absolutely. God is not just in us, the humans, you see. God is the tree. God is the grass. God is that wall back there. Okay? God is in everything. God is the intelligence behind everything. God is the energy. We talk about being atoms and molecules in the human body. God is this energy, or what we also call vibration, that is holding this thing together. So God just is. God is I am. All inclusive. Nothing exists outside of God. The universe does not exist outside of God. It just does not. I know there's some of us that thinks that the universe is God. It is not. The universe is also a part of God. Everything exists in God. Okay, so you and I are having this conversation. And in front of me is my phone, which I'm recording on. And so my phone is, I don't know, a couple, maybe 2-3 feet away from me. And we might look at that and say there's this space between my phone and I. Is there really space? No, there's not. You are looking through your phone at me, and wherever you're located around the world, we might think, there's this huge chasm, there's this huge distance between us. But is there really just a vacuum of space that we call a distance between us? No, there's not. You see, I am, who is the source of this thing we call space. Space actually is a human construct. So is the time. And that's another conversation. But the thing that we call space, that we think is just a gap between us, is actually energy. Because you see, I am is energy. I am is intelligence. I am is the intelligence or the energy of love itself. But I am is all energy. So what we call space, there's no space. That is actually spirit, if you will. The invisible world exists right there between us. So we're actually always in the presence of I am. Okay. Having said that then, so when we think also about being a part of I am, I want to take the conversation. See, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to have to wait for the source to bring it forth. I just knew we were supposed to talk about this today. But okay then. So now that we understand, we're understanding better that we are in I am. Then can you then understand that there's no way, if you are in I am, and I am is in you, and there's absolutely positively no separation in I am, can't never be. So then let me ask you a couple questions then. If you're in I am, and I am in I am, and the entire existence of all creation is completed, all of it is within I am. What is it that you could have need? Quote, I use the word need because we really truly don't have need, but we perceive that. What is it that you could be in need of or requiring that you believe, now that you understand that you are one with I am, that you are lacking in life? What is that? And would that thing then be outside of I am? Because it would have to be outside of I am if you're lacking it, because you are in I am. You're part of I am. So if you're in I am, and everything in creation is in I am, can't you then begin to see how wonderful is that? That whatever that is that life may require, or that you may be desiring, it could be a healing for yourself. It could be a healing for a loved one. It could be something like a grade, a child being improved in a specific class, getting a better grade. It could be a portion of money. It could be a vehicle. It could be a home. It could be a love relationship. It could be a family. It doesn't matter. It could be a vacation. It doesn't matter. It already is in I am. It's all in I am. I am is all inclusive. Because you see, the source of us that we call I am, all things are possible to it because all things are already within it. It is self-contained. Everything is within it. So if we can imagine it, if we can think it, if we can desire it, if we can speak it, it is coming through I am to us. You can't desire anything in this world that desire was not impressed upon you by the I am of you. You cannot have a thought about thinking about anyone, anything, wanting to be, wanting to do, wanting to have, wanting to experience whatever without I am. Because at the end of the day, we are in I am because I am is the one that is having its unique experience through each and every one of us. I mean, oh my God. How incredible is that? How incredible is that? How incredible is that? So again, I want you to stop for a moment And I want you to just take a moment and go back within you and connect to this I am. Go back to your awareness of being. If I am is your awareness of being, let me ask you this then. Are you aware of hearing my voice at this moment? And I know you're going to tell me yes. So how do you believe that you're hearing my voice at this moment? You're hearing my voice because I am is making you aware of hearing my voice. You expect to hear my voice, and I am brings my voice present to you. If you did not expect to hear my voice, I'm here to tell you I am would have to deny you the privilege of hearing it. Because I am must always cooperate with whatever choices you decide. That's your free will. That's the gift. Yes, that's the gift of birth. Your free will to choose. But once you choose, I am gets to decide how it would be manifested. So going back to awareness. So since you have agreed that yes, you can hear my voice, you are hearing my voice, then let me ask you this. Take another moment. And this is an exercise, actually. Will help you a lot. Take another moment. Think about it for a moment. Get quiet within yourself. Close out the chatter of the mind. And then answer this question. Who is it within you that is making you aware that you are aware of hearing my voice? Who is that? What is that is causing you to become aware of hearing my voice, of being aware that you are aware of hearing my voice? What is that? And you're going to tell me I am, because it is the I am of you. You see, can't you see that? It is just I am. Every single thing is I am. We are being animated by I am. There's only one consciousness. There is only one consciousness. And that one consciousness is what we call the superconscious mind, or the source. And we are all a part of it. We've all been given our own unique portion of it. You know, I'm going to do a video one of these times when I can figure out how to get up on the wall back there a drawing I had made about the octopus, where Source had given me an analogy about how we are connected to the Source. I'll get to that another time. But anyway, going back to here. So I want you this week then to take some time, especially when you feel triggered by any circumstance at all, right? Or when the mind is just going and going and going and going and going, or when you're affirming, and things just don't seem to be aligning. Stop, just stop. Get quiet. When I talk about stillness, this is what I'm referring to. Get quiet. Go within yourself and ask yourself, am I aware that I am here at this moment? And you're going to say yes. And then I want to ask yourself, why or how am I aware that I am aware that I am here at this moment? And your answer is going to come up to you because the source of me, or the I am of me, or the God of me, or the life of me, or the awareness of me makes me aware. And when that happens, then you will know that you really are in I am. I want to take this conversation in some upcoming videos a little bit further and take you back to when you start coming into this place of consciousness. This is what I mean when I talk about living in consciousness. You're detaching and separating from your physical world, your three-dimensional world, right? And you're coming back, or what some call centered. When you come back to here and you're centered here, that yes, I am one with the source of my existence. I am one with my I am. I am one with God. Right here, right now, I'm perfectly at peace. Right here, right now, I have no needs. I have no cares. I have no desires. I have no worries. I'm not lacking in anything. Right here, right now, I know how much I am loved and adored. Right here, right now, in this moment, I am super abundantly supplied. I am provided for. I am being nurtured and cared for. This is abiding in the state of I am. This is living out of the consciousness of who you are with I am. So I want to tie this in here now then. It wasn't my plan, but it comes up to a number of videos all the way back to when I first started recording here, where we were talking about why go back and change self first, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is going back to the identity of who we are as self. This is who the real self is. This is who the authentic self of you is. The authentic self of you is not your body. It's not this thing here. No, not the chick you're looking at on the screen. It's not you when you look in the mirror. It's not the outfit you've got on. It's not the job you have. It's not the things you do. It's not the experiences you've done. It is the essence of your being. That is the real you. That is the real you. And so in our consciousness awakening, when we were awakened to recognize and realize that we are more than these bodies, right? We're more than our thoughts, them 70,000 a day. We're more than all the experiences. That we indeed are one with I am. That we are spirit. We are divine. We are eternal. This is what your awakening is about, people. This is what your awakening is about. Your awakening is bringing you back to the state of being. Your awareness of being, of who you are. So, I said we're going to make it short, right? You know, it never works out like that. But anyway, okay, so real quick. Now that we understand that, right? And I'm going to go back a little bit to the conversations we had. I think there were 3 videos in a row talking about why change self first. Picking up on that then. So when we talk about changing self, do you see the shift that we just did here? Do you understand that? So when you go back to self, right? And you go back and you are in this presence, I am aware that I am. I am aware that I am one with my source. I am aware that I'm loved and adored. I am aware that I'm being provided and protected. I'm aware that I'm being nurtured and supported. Those are affirmations. Those are affirmations. So when you affirm, then from the state of being of who you are, those affirmations are going to be a lot much more effective, and they're going to take hold a lot faster to convince the mind that, yes, this is who I am, right? Because we say we never affirm from the exterior. When we affirm from the exterior, we're affirming from a point of lack. We're trying to become something or attract. We can't attract anything, people. We just have to go back to being who we are. So again, this, I just wanted to follow up on this. I hope this makes sense for you. I was just moved upon to come and do this video. Did not plan to do this at all. Don't really feel so hot today, but I'm good enough. I'm getting it done. And again, it's always my joy You know I love you all. I love you all to pieces. I adore you all. And really grateful to be doing this work. And I'm noticing that even though I'm going through a few things here, I am going back to my within and affirming my I am state, even in the midst of these things that I'm dealing with. And I'm watching it unfold, some things that are nothing short of miraculous, because I am watching the divine self of me transform things in the physical body of me that the mind, this thing up here, could never ever have done. The doctors could not have done it for me, but I'm getting it done for me. Sure, they're assisting, but I'm getting it done for me with the inner being of who I am. So anyway, I hope this blesses you. And as I, become a little bit stronger, I'll be back to, yes, don't worry, you'll always have a video every week. But down the road somewhere, I want to come back and do maybe a much, much, much more in-depth conversation on this business about living in consciousness and going back within and connecting to the I am state, because God, the source of our existence, the divine mind, is one. There is no separation whatsoever. Everything is within consciousness. Every single thing. Everything. I don't care what you need. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you desire. You already have it, because it is within the consciousness of the source within you. And it is the source within you who takes the form of the desire that you have and will push it out for you once you understand that you already have it. You're not going to get it. You already have it. You already have it. You already have it. But you just need to shift within to occupy the state of having it here and now. Because at the end of the day, you see, I am doesn't function in the future. I am is not going to be being something to you down the road. No, I am is not going back in your past and doing some other stuff back there in the past. I am is eternal, it's ever present, it's here, it's now. And we need to begin to live in the present. Leave the past alone. And the future, that's not promised. That's not a real thing either. Right here, right now, okay? Pardon me, and I'll do another a video about the now, and talking about the illusions of past and future going forward. Anyway, I hope this has blessed you. I love you all. Many, many blessings to you. Again, if you have not subscribed and my content resonates with you, go right ahead and subscribe. We want to have you join our family here. And keep the comments coming, okay? I'm a little bit slow at answering them because depending on what kind of day I'm having around here now, but keep them coming. I'm trying to keep up. I'm doing okay on them, I think. But keep them coming. And in the meantime, you just always remember, right? Go to the blog. Lots of content there. Leave your comments in the comment box. And remember, there's only one love. Honest to God, there's just one consciousness. There's one consciousness, one superconscious mind. We're all a part of this one consciousness. This thing called God, this thing called source, this thing called life. We're all a part of it. There's only one God. There's one love. There's not a bunch of love somewhere. We are all the love of the one source. We are all the light of the one source. And the brightness of that light really is reflecting the love of that light. We're the love. So I'm giving my love to you. I'm sending my love to you. You take this unconditional love. You go share it. Okay? And we just may make the world a better place. And until next time, peace. Remember, videos are uploaded on Sunday. And I hope I will see you on Sunday. Okay, bye-bye for now.